Good afternoon, students. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Take a couple of minutes to go over our agenda for this week, starting with a note at the top. Just a reminder that every Tuesday from 6 to 7, I have my virtual office hours. If you would like to meet, please just shoot me a text message or an email. I'm available each week, really available anytime. But those are my designated hours if you would like to, have a question answered, ask a question, discuss something, just say hello. Don't hesitate to contact me so we can meet during that time or any time really for that matter. Just want you to know that I'm available to meet if you would like to. First part of the agenda for this week, as always, has our learning targets, and then I just review the readings from the GLSEN executive or the GLSEN report that you looked at last week from 2017. And the first real item of our agenda is number 2, which is the LGBTQ plus professional development. So we're going to continue for one more week to talk about this or explore this topic of LGBTQ plus students in the schools. And what I would like for you to do this week, building on this topic and what we have been reading about it and discussing about it, is to develop a professional development for your school. If you click right here under number 2, it will take you to that assignment, and I would like for you to complete that in the Google document. Make sure that you set it for sharing so that anyone can access it, and you're going to submit it right here, and you should do that by 11:55 next week, October 6th on Wednesday. Under number 3, this item is entitled Response to Group Discussions on Institutional Racism. For week 4, each group discussed a topic related to institutional racism, tracking and retention, standardized testing, etc. This week, what I would like for you to do, I would like for each of you individually to go back to that threaded discussion on week 4 and review the post by the other 3 groups and respond to them. And your responses, what I would like for you to do is to comment on how you are or how you could address each of the topics in your class or in your school. And what you probably, if you looked at my comments on your post, what you saw is me asking about that. No one really addressed that in their responses, not that you were supposed to, but I just asked, did you have a chance to discuss this in your groups? Well, what I would like for you to do now this week is to address that. And again, I'd like for you to comment on how you are or could address each of the topics in your classroom. For example, if your group had the topic tracking and retention, you would go and read the post on standardized testing and curriculum, discipline problems, and the limited role of student pedagogy and climate, and you would comment on those. This is due also next week, Wednesday by 11:55 p.m. There is no group work this week. We are coming up on the due date for our family engagement plan. I believe that's the 20th. If you have any questions about that, I've included a threaded discussion down here where you can ask me questions. Okay, so this week, you're going to create a PD. You're actually not creating the whole PD. You're just creating the outline of the PD. And you're going to do that by Wednesday. And you're also going to go back to week 4 and comment on the threaded discussion about institutional racism. And that's all we have for this week. Again, I hope everybody's doing well. I will talk to you next week. Again, don't hesitate to contact me if you have any questions. Take care.